Alright guys, so don't mind the compressor. I'm in the process of installing this leveling kit. This side's pretty much done. Spring packs are in, center pins are in, U-bolts. They gave them to me too long. I used a deep socket, but that's as tight as I can get them and they're still loose. So I need to chop off about 1/2 inch of thread off the bottom of each of these so that I can tighten them up fully. So I'm just about to cut them off a little bit, and then yeah, then I can do that. And I might cut down these studs right now while I got the spacers. Okay, so now the compressor's off. So this is the what the spacers are looking like. They sit right up there, and as you can see, not much sticks out. None of the thread actually sticks out over these. So all I have to do really is just like on each of these. I guess I'll have to thread the studs on. And then I just need to cut off this little end nipple part, and that should be good. Then I'm good to run the spacers. Brakes are brand new up front. So the axle sits, like it's all the way, like the axle sits lower on this side right now, so the hub still needs to go up, and the whole truck is tilted this way right now. So as you can see on the roof, it's looks like the kit's doing something. It still needs to go up even higher than this. So it's only about 2 inches thick of actual plates, but maybe that's enough. So all I gotta do now, like I said, cut off the bottom of the U-bolts, tighten them up, and then I'll trim off all the studs a little bit, and then I'll see if I can mount one of these guys up. I've been doing this for about 45 minutes now, so the less I record, the faster I can get it done. And ideally, I'd like to get the wheels on and the leveling kit done. That would be so good. So yeah, let's do it. All right, it's almost time. I got all the studs trimmed down. The U-bolts are all tight. So I'm just gonna get the spacer attached here and toss a wheel on. I'm pretty stoked to see it. Okay, spacers all torqued on. Just gotta raise this up a little bit, and let's pop the wheel on. Okay, I don't even know if this is gonna get a good view of it, but let's try. Holy shit. Okay, well, this is a stupid stance truck now. Oh my god. Okay, let me tighten this up first and get this thing on the ground. I don't believe that's how far it's gonna sit up. I'm gonna get pulled over so quick. That's one of the wheels. What? I hope you guys can see the lean on the truck now too. It's way higher. And I'm going to destroy this bumper in no time. I'll take a quick fender measurement, front to back. It was 3 inches lower in the front before. So okay, so I've got 10 inches in the front and then 11 in the back, so it's about 1 inch higher in the back still. Part of my plan still was to drop the back of the truck. I've got a 4-inch block back there now from factory, but this kit that I bought, it was cheaper to buy one with these aluminum blocks for the rear. So I may just drop the 4-inch block, throw that in there, but I need to get new U-bolts. So it'd give me a 2-inch rake in the front. But oh my god, this is retarded. Okay, I gotta get going on the second half. This part took me hour 10, hour 15. I started at 9:30-ish. Might have even been like 9:45. It's about an hour and a half. Hopefully this side will be quicker. It's the wheel stuff that took so long. Like, I had the new spring packing in like an hour or so. Alright, 15 minutes later, this side's apart. The old center pin was broken when I went to take it apart. But there's less room to work with on this side unless I trim the center pin. Then I might be alright. But even then, like, it's going to be really hard to get in because this brake line's really tight right now. So unless I pop the brake line off and then bleed the brakes afterwards. But I got no one that can help me with that right now, so I'm not sure. I'll give Tyler a text. Executive decision. I'm going to pop the brake line off and then just tie it up and put a rag around it. Whatever, I guess. I'll have to bleed him afterwards. Didn't want to, but away she goes. Then I can get all this buttoned up real quick. Now, so I've been doing this side for 45 minutes. Would have been back together by now, but this, the center pin, it got damaged when because there's less room on this side. I couldn't get the axle to drop down as far, probably because of the drive shaft. And then the leaves were out of whack, so it was wedged in there. And then when I finally got it through, it came out and it was all hammered up. And then I don't have a rethreading set, and I'm not about to go get a new center bolt. God, this sucks. So then I ground it down a little bit, hoping that it would be able to catch enough, but I don't think it doesn't want to, so I might have to go to the bolt bin and see if I can find something. I don't know. All I gotta do now is bleed the brakes once someone can help me with that. And now I'm going to cut down the studs and get the other wheel on. I think I should be able to get in there to bleed it without taking the wheel off, seeing as how far it sits out. Oh yeah, no problem. The bleeder's up there, so it's going. I've got not much up top now, so she's lifted. I don't know how much this is going to sag down. If it sits level, I'll be stoked. Installed. I just need to get the spacer on, torque it down, and yeah, here's this side. The wheels look sweet. Well, I might be able to get away with using the center cap. I don't know, I'll try and fit the center cap on, but I'm pretty sure the hubs are too deep. Yeah, the center caps will work. That's awesome. The center caps are what honestly makes fuel wheels, but yeah, that's sick. I don't use 4x enough to like worry about having to lock the hub, so yeah, sweet. Now I'm just gonna get the spacer on. I got some poke, boys. I think people were saying that the track bar would have something to do with how much, and that's why you need an adjustable one to center the axle. So I guess it looks like the axle shifted to the left because of the lift. I mean, this side looks like it's sticking out 7 inches and the other side. I mean, roughly. Yeah, and this side's sticking out like 5 inches, so I guess that's why people say center the axle with the track bar. Yeah, this side's ridiculous. This side would be how I want it to sit, and then this is just like, oh god. It's a pretty hot track. The stance is real. The center caps will fit over the back too. They should. It's taken me a long time now. So one more corner to do. I need someone to help me brake bleed. And then that's it for today. I'm probably not going to drive it today because I need to road test it by myself. Because probably something's going to break, so. Not final, but gives you a pretty good idea. it'll look wicked with the center caps, but it doesn't actually look too bad because I got these when my spacers came. They came with these like the silver ones, so I didn't have to use black ones. I think that kind of looks good, so there it is. I just gotta bleed the front left brake when someone gets here who can help me with that. But other than that, she's done for the day.